A very good morning, Zimbabwe. My name is Ronald Wekwamakusha, and we are taking a look on very important matters. So, we have seen the nation of Zimbabwe is heading towards elections this 2023. 2023 elections are fast approaching, and ZANU-PF has had its own primaries. Citizens Coalition for Change has had its own nominations, and MDC is going to court to try and stop the election. So these are three key contestants. ZANU-PF is there, ready. CCC is there, ready. MDCT is not ready. They are approaching the courts to actually cancel these elections, which means we don't expect to see the MDC planning around these elections. So the issue here is the revelation which was made by Papa Hubert Angel, where he said that President Emerson Mnangagwa does have up to 240 million personal funds, which he is funding into this election. We have seen the sprouting of ED, Chakadaro for ED, Chakadaro for ED, Chakadaro for ED. And this confirms these claims by Hubert Angel to say President ED does have enough resources to ring fence his presidency. So we are taking a look on the media. The media in Zimbabwe, number one, the use of ZBC, it has been widely used, especially on radio and television, to smear campaign the opposition, to do the PR for the ruling party and President Emerson Mnangagwa. But there will be an addition onto the use of the media where we are going to see Varakashi being funded and coming out on social media to run several propaganda machineries against the opposition. And you see a lot of activity, you see a lot of paid adverts being run on social media, be it on YouTube, be it on Facebook, from some accounts. That will happen. And another issue, you see some journalists being paid not to air some stories or not to report onto some stories. You see all those things are happening. That is concerning the issue of the media. Then we have the issue of the court of law. The court of law will be used to silence the people. The latest example is of Advocate Fadzai Mahere, job seeker. Advocate Fadzai Mahere was convicted using a law which does not exist, which means you no longer need to commit a crime in Zimbabwe. You only need to be an opposition person for you to be arrested, charged, and be convicted. Because there is a court order, a high court or court order, and the high court takes precedence over the lower courts, which means the law is now being disregarded. As long as a magistrate is sitting as a magistrate, he can convict you on any charge. So the issue of the use of the rule of law, we are going to have a captured prosecution. We are going to have captured magistrates and also captured police forces. So the duty of the police will be just to arrest, and the duty of the prosecutor is just to approve a prosecution. The duty of the magistrate will be to convict. They don't care whether there is a law or there is a no law. And that has been confirmed by the recent conviction of Advocate Fadzai Mahere. And that has been also confirmed by the long stay of Honorable Job Sikala behind bars in Chikurubi maximum prison without a quick trial. So the court of law will be used so much. So here is the thing. You'll be told as a magistrate that look at your history. Your history is already bad, which means if a new government comes, you will still be put in prison. You will still be charged for criminal abuse of office. So take this money, buy yourself a house out of Zimbabwe. Be prepared kuti kana taruza uchatiza uenda kunze kwenyika, or be prepared kuti kana tawina you continue saving. That will be an option ichangopiwa munhu, and munhu achatarisa criminal record rake ona kuti for sure I am a criminal, obva atarisa ona kuti saka kana tikadyiwa ndotiza ndoenda paSouth Africa kana kupi kwandaenda, kana tikawina I will stay. Vanhu vanotora mari. Then we have an issue of the police and the military. The police is already being used, especially they arrested Honorable Job Sikala on frivolous charges. And on the issue of the military, Madara will continue to support zvinhu zviripo just because ivo pachavo vanenge vane motikari dzavo, vanenge vane mabenefits avo, vana vavo vanenge vachienda kuzvikoro zvakanaka, everything vari kubenefita. And they will be given personal perks to say, Shamar, I'm going to give you this retirement package. If this retirement package, remember, kuti tese ticharetire, ucharetire wine. That will be the message in chiudzwa team iroro. So they will accept all these things. Then we have the issue of abductions and murder. Ukaona munhu ari willing to kill so that anokubira $100 yawinayo muchikwama, are willing to kill so that roba 10,000 yawinayo. What more if he's offered 100,000 and is told to kill? Even 10,000 go and kill ningi. That person can easily come and kill. And when the security forces are captured, it's difficult for the investigation of that murder to happen. We have a lot of people who died, were murdered. No investigations, proper investigations up to this day. We have people who were abducted, the likes of Fana Itai Dzamara. Up to this day, there is no report about the whereabouts of Itai Dzamara. So people will be paid. So 240 million is a lot of money to do dirty things. It's a lot of money to do the dirty things in a period of 3 to 4 months. The period we have of May, June, July, August, 4 months, it's a lot of money for people to be murdered, for people cause to be captured, all things to happen, which means abductions and murder will be used against the people of Zimbabwe. Then there is an issue of poisoning. My girlfriends either kudanana now. Havasi kudanana nesu because of love, the majority of them. Vari kudanana nesu because of money, because of material benefits. That is the majority. So if you're a politician, you are an easy target because your girlfriend aka ofewa mari $10,000 chaichayo anobuda ziya nekwese. And that person will go an extra mile to say, because she will be told, Shamari, you're just going to poison this person, offer cancer. Iwewe hapana chako, hapana anything tichatreswa kwauri. All you need to do is to less this poison muchikafu chake. And she will do it. So poisoning, kucha poison vanhu. Look at the young people vari kufa cancer right now. Young people who were activists in the previous government and this government we have, vari kurwara cancer right now. How many are they? So you see kuti vanhu vachafa nezvirwere zvecancer. It will happen. So honestly speaking, as Zimbabweans, we must take this election seriously. Haufaniri kumirira kuudzwa, haufaniri kumirira kuzomobilizwa kana kutinwa. For you to do the needful, taura nehama dzako. That is the safest way yatinai. Taura nehama dzako udzudzo kuti guys, let us remain green kunze, yellow mukati, register to vote, go and overwhelmingly vote for change in the nation of Zimbabwe. That is the only way out. That is the only way out. Why do I say is the only way out? Vanhu vakawanda. The money which is there is not enough to bribe every police officer, every military officer, every CIO officer, every judicial officer, every media person. It won't be enough. But it's enough to oil a few who are on the top. So you see the importance of everybody voting. Mari yacho haizokwani. Saka tese tikavota, you will see kuti still there will be other people who will say madyiwa election vakurubvumai. And it will be game over for the regime. So if you see people investing 240 million, personally at one, what about party funds? What about the allocation irikupiwa through the Political Financing Act? What about madonations ari kupiwa nedzimwe nyika, akati madonations akabva kunana EU kupi kupi, avanenge vachiabuse vachimisuse. So you will see that there is a lot at stake. Chamisa pacha haya mabodyguard team iri kutora from the state. They have an advantage already, which means that everything will be well funded. But isisu tinenge tine vanhu, tisu tinenge tine hama dzedu dzichavota. So if we talk to our parents, if we talk to our relatives, on the final voting day, X inonoiswa painofanira kuiswa. It's not an issue of numbers. This election is not about gatherings. This election is about who is going to vote. Who is that person going to vote for? So do your part. Let everybody do his own part. Anzi nambatatisi ko apa uri kurekoda uri mbako here. Picture quality is poor. Okay, I'm very sorry. Mbatatisi, we are doing mugwazo. So kana tiri panguva yekuita mugwazo, we have a lot of issues to cover. We have a lot of issues to do online. We have a lot of issues to do on the ground. So zvazviri kureva ndezvekuti tishanda nezviripo panguva iyoyoyo. Right now I am somewhere doing mugwazo, doing my works, but I just decided to say, let me sit down for just a few minutes so that we talk about these important matters, because hatisi kunyarara kusvika tafa. Saka this is it. I think I've answered you, Mbatatisi. So video quality does not care, as long as does not matter, as long as you are hearing me, as long as you are getting the message. Yekuti munhu wese ngaenda anoregister kuvhota, munhu wese ngaataure nehama dzake. Chite make sure kuti tine chinhu ichi ndechedu. We do it as people, as citizens. Make sure that we bring that necessary change. So I don't want to take much of your time. Let me end this broadcast right here.